welcome to Virtualize Everything. Tonight's presentation is going to be about mounting a Samba share to Proxmox. To do this, you're going to select the server on the left-hand side. Your server will most likely be named different than mine, but should be located in the same location right underneath Data Center. Your next step is going to be to click on the shell icon to open your shell terminal. With your shell terminal open, you're going to install the CIFS-UTILS package using the apt install command. You're most likely going to find that this package is installed by default on your Proxmox server, as I did, but it is good practice to run this command and make sure you have the most up-to-date version of this package installed. With the package installed, you're going to need to make a directory to mount your share to. In my case, I used the directory share that was located in the media folder. To make this directory, I used the mkdir command. Now it's time to set up your server so that it'll automatically mount your Samba share to the server every time it reboots. If you were to run a similar command in shell, it would mount for the first time, but after your server restarted, your mount would be gone. That would make it no good for storing ISOs, containers, or virtual machines in your server, because every time your server restarted due to a power failure or user demands, you would have to remember to go in and remount the directory. To do this, we use the crontab-e command to open up the crontab configuration file. And at the front of our command, we're going to enter the @reboot command, followed by mount-t CIFS-O RW version VERS equals 3.0, comma, username of your Samba share credentials, comma, password equals password of your Samba share credentials, // IP of your Samba server, / the share name of the folder of your Samba server, followed by your mount directory, in my case, media/share. You'll find this entire command that I used in the lower left-hand corner of my screen. Now, it is time to Control X from your Nano and reboot your system. You can reboot your system however you want, but in the shell terminal, all you need to type is reboot. Now, with your server rebooted, you can check to make sure your Samba share has mounted. To do this, we cd to our share path and type ls. We should see the files on our Samba share in the ls printout. Now, with Samba share mounted to our server, we can add it to Proxmox so we can use it. Your first step is going to be to go to Data Center, then you're going to click on Storage, then Add, and in the drop-down, select Directory. With Directory selected, you will see a screen similar to what you see on mine up here. You're going to give your new share a name to identify it inside the Proxmox web interface. I chose to call mine NAS_storage, but this is entirely up to you what you use. Next, for directory, we're going to enter the mount point that we chose to mount our Samba share to. And then for contents, we can select what we would like to store on this share. You can select disk images, which will be for VMs, ISOs, which will be for install images, container templates, VZ dumps, which are backup files of containers or VMs, your containers or snippets, which are another type of backup. Finally, after you've selected what you would like to use this directory for, you click Add, and with the rest of your drives for your server, this mount will appear. That's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation of how to add a Samba mount to your Proxmox server. Have a good night.